to hear something they connect with. So I use my only method. All these words that I've invested, I don't hope that they're impressive, I just hope that they're effective. Yeah, I swear to God, if you want it, then you got to get it. Cause when I'm on my deathbed, no, I will not regret it. You only got one life, one shot, don't let it slip away. Today, get up and make a big change, huh? You decide your own future, a winner or a loser, a headline or a rumor, on the bench or a shooter, superstar or recruiter, defensive prosecutor, just living a consumer, or will you be a producer? You have a dream, go capture it, go after it, get off your ass and take some action, bitch. Start acting like you want this shit, cause passion ain't compassionate. Too many people want this shit, it's not enough, you're talented, you have to fucking grab it. I'm sick of being inadequate, another college graduate, just looking for an advocate to hire me to pack your shit. You want it, take a stab at it, you need it, then get after it. These people, they don't matter shit, just talk about it.
I'll never doubt myself, I can count on no one else, and I do not need your help. I was told to show, not tell. I don't ever doubt myself, I can count on no one else, and I do not need your help. I was told to show, not tell, so watch me. Got me a guitar, said you could do anything, kid, you could go far. You could be the president, fireman, race cars. The sky's the limit, kid, so shoot for the stars. So I strung that guitar every day. Found the passion for music never went away. I joined a couple bands and played a few shows. Tried to impress the girl in the front row. But soon enough, everything starts to change. As you grow up, nobody treats you the same. They try to take your future and make it real safe. You could be a doctor, accountant, or something sane. But yo, whatever happened to the sky was the limit. I fell in love with music, never thought it was a gimmick. I worked so hard on every tune and every single lyric. My whole identity depended on being artistic. Now you wanna strip that away, so you feel okay? Cause if I make it to the top, what does that really say? That you shouldn't have given up, that you made the mistake. But if I fail, you feel much better about picking your lane, right? Yeah, things are gonna get better real soon.
Steady, I feel ready, but my legs heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah.
I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning. A pain that keep hurting, a curse is a murder.
urge, I feel the thirst. Keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit. To the top of this shit, I get lost in the work. Sweat dripping, not a bitch. I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit. Hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss. I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it. Cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent. Cause I'm so close, I can taste it. Wanted away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest, and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta run it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I'm prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Yeah, watch out, I'm fighting hard for the crown. Yeah, no doubt I'll be the best pound for pound. I'm obsessed with winning, this is my house. So watch out, I'm coming to the top. I die, yeah, I'm addicted to winning. If that's a sin, I'll be sinning. I'm disciplined when I'm in it, and this is just the beginning. The money, yeah, I'll be printing while helping others make millions. See, I'm not selfish, no villain, but still I'm making the killing. I'm in for greatness. You can't lock me into cages. Deserve to be on stages. I will be the greatest. Do it yourself, I made it. Yeah, I rock from the basement. I'll take my life into my own hands, my own plan. Yeah, I got a backbone, designing my own program. I'll match you the next wave of the bravest, so don't be late. I'm about to make changes. Life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop. I am prepared to get to the top. Yeah, you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop. I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like
Alright, so I'm live on YouTube. And I'm gonna be trading my accounts that I got, and I'll try to do the price action live. Whatever I see on the chart on the real time, I'll just be executing my trades, and we'll look up on our results what we're gonna get in end of the session. And we'll be trading as much as trade we can get as per our setups, and we'll try to make or try to lose in the calculated way. So currently I'm looking at the gold chart and I'm thinking of trading gold plus Nasdaq, but at this point there's a sharp fall with a gold and I'm kinda bearish. I'm looking for the resistance on these markets, or probably if that's the bottom of the market, so we're gonna be looking for the reversal. But surely we're not gonna be getting any range market, because the range market has been over, which was earlier from 21 April to like 27, and today we saw this breakdown for like 45,000. So that's, I thought the market gonna be stopping at 4600 for a moment, but it didn't happen. Then it break that low as well, and we are having a new low with a double bottom on that, with that strong support. So let's see if I get the range for the buy side. I'll be looking for the buy as well, and if we got the resistance for that good range of selling, we're gonna be getting the shorts. And let me also put my volume. Yep, we got that. So as you can check that the volume is increasing. Alright, and I would say it's was like sideways, and while the market was sideways, the volume was not rising for the bull side as well, and was not rising for the short side as well. It was stable. But when we are going for the shorts, the volume is of course rising, and we can't see any volume for the bull side. Alright, for the moment the sell side volume has increased again for the short, so I'll be looking for the short, the resistance if I get that, and these are gonna be a place where we have to make sure that we are closing a trade within these ranges. So let me make the range first that I need, and we'll see. So this is a 1 hour candle which still have 45 minutes to close, so of course not gonna be looking at that. On the 30 minutes it's kind of same, and then on a 15 minutes time frame, yep, we got one red bar. Yep. 4 minutes. Nope. Alright, wait. Surely the market have been moved from my support levels of earlier closing right there. But of course it's not gonna be reversing like that. That's what I think, as per the structure of the market. Surely we're gonna be getting shorts once the bulls get trapped. Yep, that's a range. We of course can short. Did I see any close on that resistance? Not really. That just the bull close, so I can't really take that as a resistance. Probably I'll have to wait for the bar inside this range again.
Here, let me break it down. Yeah, I'm gonna make it now. Give me some time and you'll see me up on stage somehow. I'm working every day. I'm working hella late. I'm working 'cause it's worth it. Once you make it, then you play. I'm never slowing down.
Alright, I will be trading for the buy side. I'm sorry, I mean like I will be trading on the 1 minute chart now. Let's find the trade. And I'll be trying to be with the trend, which is for the bearish. So might be looking for the sell opportunities if I get. And let me connect with my account. I'm gonna be trading on my phone, so I don't use the MT5 on my system. But still, I'm just gonna be looking over those running trade right in there once I'm in the trade. And if I take any other trade on my different account, I'll be looking over those as well. So yep, let's see. This was actually very nice support at our perfect levels, I would say. Like if I get on those supports, these are at the perfect levels. Surely not the recovery, and still under the trend. Just give me a moment. Yep. Whereas I can check that it's taking that trend line resistance as well as this level that I just drawn, and I should have been short at this point, and my target would have been for like 50 pips. So the caution is what should be my stop loss, and what should be my target. Of course, those just gonna be the retracement. If it break it out, I'll be looking for other opportunities as well. But I just need to check if I can find some trades and can execute those trades in the way it should be with that proper journals, which we're gonna be mentioning over here. Hopefully this is gonna be a day one, and we're not gonna be starting a day one again and again, because I'm just fucking off with my routine or with my schedule, which has been planned for my trading, and I'm not following that for sure, and I'm way too not disciplined on it, which of course affecting on my trading as well. And the both other things which I have to align in the one particular direction with that particular discipline. That's all it need, and I have to be active every time I'm trading. If I'm on my chart, I need to make sure before I placing that buy or the sell order, being at the present moment, and I know what exactly I'm trying to do. So yep, we'll try, or it just will be a TED talk and I'm not going to be performing nothing. So I don't want it to be like that. I just want that whatever we saying, whatever we talking, and whatever we planning, we just following that in that exact way, the way it should be. Doesn't matter the market go away or the far away, we'll still be in our right entries as per the market, as per our setups. So that's what I'll make sure, and let me see if that's fun for me. Yeah. So I can check that AB in the CD. Let me see, I can see that something on that 15-minute of a chart. Okay, okie dokie, and then okie dokie. So this should be a range which market should not break if it have to be on the short side. So you can resume that. Yeah, these are the cost to cost levels. Wait, let me remove that. So these are gonna be the cost to cost levels that the market are testing and trying to kick the sellers who are in on that trade. And yep. That was a perfect resistance, I would say. Yep. Second resistance. Do we need an uptrust? If the market come here, then goes back right there, then goes there, and then get in, we'll be trading short, isn't it? Exactly. This is what I'm trying to say. We're getting easy targets for that 100 pips just because the market is volatile, and we'll try to have some opportunities or the demerits of the same. So let me try to find a trade for the nice and the hardest trade. It should not that be easy. Okay. Is there any kind of fucking news? Forex Factory. Oh man, okay. there's no such news today, so we are free from the news. And here's my Lucid account as well, on very drawdown moment, I would say, where I just have a $800 drawdown on this fucking account, which I bought like last week, and just I keep on getting myself on the drawdown. On the same account, I was $1,200 up on my day first, and then I went on my losing streak, started losing on that specific setup that I was planning the last week, and could not go like right. So now I'm trying to change it. It's not like I'm trying to change my whole setup and the plans. Most of the things gonna be the same, like my risk reward to ratio and my stop loss and the CDC style or whatever I do with my trades. But this is gonna be on that intuition trade. I'm gonna be using a high intuition trades on the basis of my projection and on the basis of the way I read the chart and the candles. So that's it. That's what the promise to myself I would try to do again, and we'll try to focus on this. Hopefully we get something out of it. Shall we short down? Exactly. What happened to my lucid trading, man? I'm gonna try to rephrase. I should be short here, you know. Yeah. What if I would have been shorted at late, a little bit late? Because most of the people, they short here in this market if they have to short any kind of a range. But what I do is that I try to short right there. That's the reason I'm not on this trade. Or either I would be earlier on that trade. So that's what I need to fix today. But what if I just have to be in the short with that stop loss on that candle high? I don't know why my lucid is not working. Holy moly. Come on, mates. Let me try to trade this upcomer account, and that's on the drawdown as well for the $6,000. So let me see if I can flip this account now from remaining drawdown of $4,000 into a profitable account. Just because this is a 3-step account, and just for the practice. This is not the account is of course legit, but the way I had this account right now, that's of course not legit. So yeah, that's a giveaway account, and I don't trust on that. Two hours still bearish. Can we see those wicks and then the trend back of the market? That will be amazing. But if I get into the 1-day bar, which is of course bearish and still bearish for the upcoming days, but can we see that wick somewhere around there, or still not? I'm not sure. Those are the exact rejection level, man. 1 day, yeah. Where is my clear chart view? Yep. Alright, so market, I've tested that. Can we call it upthrust? No, not really. This looks like a spring. I would like to be a buyer on the basis of spring, but then I need at least 70 pips top loss. Let me see those pattern again. I just draw for myself on my notebooks, and let me get where the spring. Alright, Yeah, I can clearly see that the entrance of the market trying to get up, finally got up, and then pulled back, then went up, then get down, and then now trying to get up. Oh, okay, yeah. But that's on the fucking 1 minutes. Yeah, why not? Let's do that for the 1 minutes. I'd like to buy 0.5 lots. If I buy that, and if I get my stop loss right there, yeah, we can. And then TB the high. Yeah, I'll be making a $700 if I would happen to buy it right there. But I believe I missed the support. Not really, but before that test high, I really need that one last wick right there, and I'm going to buy it. 0.5 lots on gold for 20 pips, I believe. Yeah, I'll buying the low for $300, and TP gonna be my. Alright, so I'm getting a $700 on this trade if I'm right. So of course I'm gonna be trading a 1:2, and I'm done. No, we are not right. It's taking a rejection at the resistance. So is that what the market is doing? I'm not sure now. I'm on my trade. I'm negative $150. This is my live trade. Wait. Yeah. I believe I'm just gonna be getting stopped out for negative $380 right in front of screen. But that's fine, right? You're on your first trade and that's negative, isn't it? And then I have to record that by putting some rocket signs on it, and then I'll fight for getting break even for the day, which earlier I was thinking to make some profit out of the day. That's the trading. But still, okay, I can see the negative doji, a positive doji. If that's the retest, mate, go up at least for the 94 and test these highs. Why don't you do that? But still, it's on the down frame. I just took my entry just because that's the 1 minute chart, okay? And I can see that spring moment, which of course have kind of a failed for me. That's really not the right spring pattern. But I can see that support and the breakout structure. That's it. Because earlier resistance, the market came in, took the rejection, and now behaving like that, it was at support. And it only happened if that recovery is strong and is from the important level. So as the market took that support from the important level, which was the day low as well, so it might be possible that these were the bottom. For sure not for whole day, but it might be possibly that the market will now make a range for 1000 pips and then get back to 1000 more. I don't know. So I'm just trading a scalp. Probably from here to there. It's not a scalp, but not sure if I can take my profits on the resistance for $500 and make it that 1:1.5 trade, just because these are a channel and these are a trend line where I'm not getting that Scooby-Dooby vibes just because of this red bar rejection. If this rejection would happen for the green bar, yeah, that was a strong buying momentum. But now, still waiting. The same rejection we're getting for from the downside as well. And this is the wick offs area, like the wicks up, wicks down. So this is the 5 minutes, and that's bearish, mates. I can see the very good closing on the minute one. This bar, if we get a green closing, I'll be happy. Oh, unfortunately not. So I'm not. The stop loss is right there. I'm sorry. Let me mention my journal along with that. So we are trading XAU USD. Session is New York, and we're trying to buy. The setup gonna be the breakout. Tilres from some. Oh, that damn, bro, that's too big for the place. So we'll put in the remarks, and I don't know, against that was like 90% currently running, and then trying to buy the retest or breakout in 1 minute. Also spring kind of. Is this what I saw? And placing that. Currently trading above that channel, I guess. Yep. Currently trading above this channel. That's the good news. Oh fuck, how can I not remember these volumes? But these volumes are stable as per this moment. Green volume was fucking high, and at the red time the volume was falling. Increasing. Normal. And if I had to change the trend, there will be narrow bars like these, and then started rising, going slower, and then rising back again. So this might be the area to add more to get up right there. So if I would have been get a chance right there, I would have been buy, but I'm not sure. And for the measurement of these target, actually these might be A, B, C, D, like that. Yep. That's what it says, mates. And then we can see the rejection, or might be these highs back again on those lines of 4600. That's the important level as well. But as I said, this could be the right point to add more, and I was 2-3 seconds late. Could not add it. Could have been got 30 pips. Might have been exited that trade right there. Oops, that's scary. I will light on that. So now I added on my position right now. Let me place my stop loss. My stop loss will be at my last buying price, and my target gonna be below than this. So the target 1 and then the target 2nd. I have placed my order. At this level I added more on it. Oh, okay. Let's see. So my target 1 is at somewhere around 89, I guess. If I go to some bigger time frame, yep, that's something. The bar is kinda cool. And on 15 minutes, yes sir, I just can't see if there is a place the market allow us to go there, or else market just gonna fall off. Currently trading 45.84. 30 minute of chart is out of that zone. The market needs to make a high. Currently trading 85. With the actual support low. Yep. Nice. Let me get back to 1 minute. Will make my stop loss a little bit smaller. Probably at break even. So my trade first is on the break even now, and actually this is a resistance area. That's what I'm thinking might be very dangerous for us at this point, and we could not break this. As far as this bar behaved really well, did not give us any kind of a wick. And as far as I'm concerned about this bar, I just need at least somewhere, I don't know, do it on your own. So currently running this trade on $665. This was my adding positions of 0.5. Added more 0.5, and this was on the support. And you know what, the funny thing gonna happen on this trade, that as soon as I'm gonna exit this trade, it might boom up like a hell, because as for the ABCD, the market is at the 4600 mites. Remember that. But cannot rely on the 1 minute chart. That's the other part. A B C D. See, that's what I'm saying. This is very risky. Should I cut my 1 position out of it? Yep, taking profit. Accept. So taking profit at 86. Alright, so took profit half at 45.86. Lord 0.5. Captured, I don't know. Wait, we'll see that. Alright, so market is trading more higher now. It's beautiful. And I will have a TP, not very far, but yeah, it was very close to a TP though. It did not boot. Not a problem. Might see a high high. No, really. It's scaring me a bit. Running profit of $400, 397, 400. I'm not sure, mates. So it's better I'll just look on the chart on the 1 minute time frame and just pretend that everything is alright, because I can change that to 15 minutes and everything look great. Even though my trade is at the break even, still I don't want that. And I also don't want that I'm adding more to my trades, because already a lot on it. I added 2 quantity on it. I doubled that with a 0.5, 0.5. Alright, so we're close to a TP. I really don't see that as a party, but let me just go on a volume. So volume is great. Volume. Red bars. Red volume is increasing, of course. The green volume is not that great on this bar. Yeah, because these just are the retests, you know, I guess. So. Oh, my set go. Let me, holy moly. So yeah, we are exit off a trade and we are out of a trade now. Current equity 940, 94, 946. These were a trade $655, and then we added that position which was for $254. And as I said, once we get out of this trade, it's gonna get boom like a hell. Because market need to test these highs on that 1 minute chart. These are the highs that are remaining, and now market will easily already in the breakout mode. So, but still we have to make sure 4600 is the last level. Then after again the market might get in the range. So yeah, the trade 1 has been completed. USD. This was on the same session. Trend line by wake up. Price up. So the outcomes, the added trade was in the profit, and the other one was in the profit. See, it's okay. So first trade $254, $655. $655. Our entries was at 77, 81. Exited at 76. Sorry, 89. 86, 81 to 86. Okay, 60 pips, and then 77 to 90. 130 pips. Okay. 60 pips. 130 pips. And currently trading, market is trading at that high which we said that the market gonna test, and this gonna be a retest level, I would say. And then again back to these geometries, which I set A equal to B and B equal to C equal to D. So I can just up tab these resistance range, and our target was at 90, final target. Good bar closing, good curls. Yep, so we made a support entry, of course, let me mention that. Support. Retest. Took profit off at 4586. And then, I don't know, I'll have to create this box a little bit larger, like that. And then starting like that, starting like that. Trade worked. Let me have that picture of the chart which we just traded. Let me remove these added. Oh, we need that actually. We need this as well. We need everything, mates. Let me just take that screenshot and post it on my own channel. Where's my Discord? So yesterday we were at $5,957 loss. That was completely gambling, you know. That's what I do sometimes to blow up my accounts. And today we took like 2 trades for $904 profit on gold. So market is at the 95 and tested those 4600 level. Of course it's gonna be, and I'm not sure, bro, if that's the liquidity point and the last point for the sellers, then that was a nice buying, to be honest. And it can sustain till right there, I'm not really sure. Just because I can see some sort of a pattern, you know. $45.98, and we got out at $45.98. So, yep, here we are. The shorter time frame, and of course the volume. As soon as the volume got inclined and pushed higher, where's the charts? So after this volume, we can see the falling volume for the bearish side, and then the stable green, the rising volume, then the stable high green, stable red, stable green, stable reds, then falling, and then the rising. The only problem is that we're rising, so this might be a short. This might be a resistance point, as I said earlier, and for a few points down for the downside, because already market have took like a resistance from at least for 40 to 50 pips at this area. Yeah, this is a chart. So I was trying to post that on my own server. XAUSD. XAUSD July. NQ live. Alright, let me put that here. Booked. Alright, so that was a good trade, I would say. Alright, the market is taking the resistance for sure from the 4600 level, and that's more than enough if you're the scalper. Try to get something out of it, you know. As soon as you get those levels, just put that sell order. That's what I need to do, but I was already on the trade, and I'll practice to get in and get out, get in and get out of the trades, but from the right trades, of course. That's it. That was the move. Alright, it will be calculated from here, my mates. No, see the ABDB calculations went right. And starting of stream, I told you that these gonna be the ABDB and working same like ABDB shits. ABCD, I would say. Hey yo. Bro, can you see that? On the small bar, I can see the high volume. And could not get the same volume on this bar. So which means after the close of this bar, I can see that much more volume, but we'll get into the early chart, and which clearly says now all stable. Getting down, okay. This mark clearly says that the volume is rising. So that means within the next 1 hour, market will test their lows and will try to have a recovery for this range at least. Yep, for sure. And then might be again fall down basis on the volume, basis on the price action after the 1 or 2 hours, but that's what I see. Currently market gonna be active for the upside. Bro, why the fuck is this gateway on it? Lose it. Come on, man. Dashboards. I don't know what happened to this, mates. Clearly can see the range. Double top. The calculation is over. Then might see that 280 right there. This will be a trend line, and then me might get up. The resistance is working perfectly fine. That's the beauty. If I would have been short right here at 4600, I would have been got that 100 pips again. Easy. Let's go. Let's find more trades on it, isn't it? Bro, what the fuck is this trade? Did we show it at the market? I don't know. Let's see the reaction at this point. What is the market does? Cause there's gonna be earlier point for the support. If we got a cross support, we can buy again. Yeah, 85. But 85 will be a little bit earlier. We'll have to get probably on a one more trade. Surely. Oh, mates. Oh, okay. On first 1 hour bar, the market looked like when I go up, and at the same time this is a resistance behaving like one. If it comes there at 75, what's there? Can we see the range down? Hmm. Rising, but not more than red bars. Getting lower and then red back. Getting lower and then red back. This might be a thing. Oh, holy moly. We left our entry, isn't it? Wait. Wait, it's indecisive for me. I'm not gonna get on the trade because I already missed a few entries. If I would have been in the trade, this would have been the right place. So it doesn't mean if we are in the profit, so we'll get where we want to be. That's what I believe I forgot just a while ago, so I'm now on again in the present. So let's see what we can find. I'll wait, okay, and on the Nasdaq, I don't know how can I trade, but I can't open like Lucid. And on the Nasdaq, again it's, oh sorry, that's not a Nasdaq. Right, taking a resistance, the market resistance level. Beautiful. Yep, 155, 108. Can sell the market, but now it's away from our actual entry point, so not sure. 106 actually. So I don't have a Nasdaq on that. Oh, I got a Nike USD. These are the really good green bar and got up from a very crucial zone, I would say. Took the liquidity and then flipping up. Same goes with here. Took the liquidity and flipping out. So let's see. The structure is not really clear cause it's pre-New York, so let the market get open. Probably I can get in these trades, but I just want to be making sure, man, I'm taking the right point of a trade. I'll be right back.
turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. This overthinking, oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver, no more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar, bring me back to where we started. Get me out of now. To where we started. Get me out of now. To where we started.
Yep, I'm back, and alright, so the market is testing this resistance right there. Trying to get down, might be. If this just got breakout, then market will test again these points, and I want that. Oh, wait, I can see something, mates. How to draw that lines? This path. I don't know, this is the wrong path. Yep, I don't know how to use that. But what I'm trying to say is that this is a Nasdaq, right? And at the Nasdaq, I can see this. Oh, mates, this is not. Damn, no. Oh, alright, the market is trying to take a retest for this level. What about the gold, mates? Yep. 76. Yes, sir. The market has really down back to the same place at the support. I'll wait.
Raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Damn, I'm on my mute. I was just talking. And we were about to sell the market, but then I could not get it in this. I'm clearly aware now that it's going to get touched and below this overnight range. I was about to sell, but I was kind of late. Every time it happened with the Nasdaq. Okay. Alright, wanna be shorting Nasdaq, but again, not getting a better price. 972. Alright, shorting a little bit late, as per the trending market. Having stop loss of $100. Shorting more at the high. Okay, I forget that this is a 100k account and I can lost somewhere around $100 on it, so that was a very small lot, so we're just testing. Alright, we are stopped out on a single trade. Shorting the shoulders with the actual stop loss of $300. Shorting the highs. This is the range, I guess, that will work. Not as a resistance. Let's see. Clearly market is taking the support from this zone, and in 30 minutes 38 25. Bro, if this candle flip for the upside, the market trend is completely bullish. And if not, then the market is making a range. Need to buy the prior high. Can we buy it in a lucid? See, we really need a lucid trading back, mates. So we took just a loss on a trade, total of $400, I guess. So yeah, we're negative now. We were trying to short and trade immediately went up and we are topped out. And that was on the Nasdaq. So Nasdaq trade. The mistake was shorted support. That not worked. Got SL minus 316 minus, how much is that? 63 and $92. And then minus 92. So that was a loss on that, where I was having a 3 multiple positions. First I thought I entered with a very small lot, which was 0.1, and I just was not aware that that's the 100k account. So then we were on our actual lot size. Of course, we were on the not the right entry. We were at the support, which worked as a reversal of a 7 p.m. and we forgot that. But still, we'll be taking a high risk trade now. Just waiting for that. And whenever I try to short the market, I usually get in a loss. That's for real. Now we'll be looking for the buy on Nasdaq 100, and yep, that's clearly a buy signal now. But what if we turn back into range, because that's the fall? But still, we need to get at least these zones. These zones should be get tested. Now make a theory on the Nasdaq that if the 15 minutes bar, so this was the earlier bar, then the market close, market open, and then this is the current 15-minute bar of the market. We got this low 15-minute bar low and will act as a support. And then it's trading there earlier high pre-market swing, pre-market 15-minute. So we'll try to do the simple as much as we can. This gonna be a 15, and then this gonna be a Entry point. Five ticks. We'll sell at this zone. So currently waiting for the setup and just checking how many ticks. Right, we'll be trading like 50. Yep. So we got a new high. Lovely. That was the nicest buy ever that I missed on that uptrend. Our trade will activate after 7:15, so currently it's 7:12. We still got 3 minutes, and we'll check that 15-minute high, whatever the highest point and the lowest point of the market, and we'll be try to put this scalp. Of course, I do that on my Lucid account, but I'll have to do that here. No other option. The market is completely volatile, so let's see. Of course, I'm gonna get the target. But here this trade is just for the 1:1, so I just want to make sure my stop loss doesn't get hit, because that will be so fast. That was the worst decision ever. Wait, I'll take that screenshot of my last short trades with that very, very ugly entries. I was not present, I believe, yeah. So we had a mistake. But still in the profit. And it doesn't matter what was your profit, what was your next profit, or what was your last profit, or what's your account. It's just the only thing matter, you're closing your session, close it under your risk and under your profit targets. That's it. Everything is a profit apart from that then. Main is to fight, fight with these trades, really. So probably you're gonna be shorting the highs of the market. Lovely. And we're gonna be shorting for 250, like, yeah, for 20 points. No way. I'll be shorting for the 10 ticks, the market, and yeah, 7:15. So this is my highest point. I'll be shorting this point of the high. Sorry, this, and then for 101, stop loss 101. And then TP gonna be $250, Phil. So my limit order has been placed, and let's see if I get filled for the sell side, and that will be fun on that 1 minute of chart. Let's see, guys. Waiting. So as per my screen on my phone, my entry is at 27,101. And still did not got that short. If I'll get filled, it will be clearly here. So this is my limit order for risking 250 bucks in order to make 250 bucks. And I'm trying to short a highs, which is very volatile, I'm not sure. So just to make sure with my spreads, because this is not future, I'll be giving a $50 buffer. Yep, that will be fine. But only if we get filled, because I can clearly see the double top. Let's change the patterns. And what's the lowest point, mates? This is the lowest points. I'm still not filled. Just to let know myself. Alright, I'm 6 ticks away and market is so volatile and bullish as well. Oh, I'm still not filled, mates. Yep, not possible. And what if I don't get filled for my order? What will be the next step? Am I gonna be jumping the gun? So this is my order that I have placed, and this is my target. Probably there. Alright, I'm probably about to filled. Yep, I'm filled. Let's see, it will be really quick. So I'm getting out of this trade or probably getting stop out. Oh, okay. I'm stopped out. Mate, I don't want to see that spread. And then you're giving me the trade. Okay. I'll try to buy it. Alright, so sadly, that was against the trade, and we lost again, $293. Stopped out. Let me put that on my sheet. This was sell trade, and to be honest, see, the short trades are not working quite well, even they're not working at all. But that was so fun to execute your setup. If you're executing that with the right. Oh, we are unlucky. I told you the market is volatile and we just got stopped out. I like to be... As soon as I say that I like to be a buyer or the seller, the market straight away kick me out. But now I'll be the buyer at 27.70. This trade was unlucky. It took us out and then went us in a favor. which is like, how many ticks? My stop loss was, bro, on my screen it just one ticks away. Damn it. Bugger. Should I be buyer here or buyer? Well, oh, I don't know, mates. That should be shorting, isn't it? If I clear like 15 minutes. $106 to $115. Open was and the high was 105. 6, bro. We were, as per the chart, we were okay, but as per my CFD chart, we were not okay, unfortunately. Hush, man. Unlucky. That was 28. This was messy 10 setup. Messy 10. It was not ours, it was messy. Minus 290. Went stopped out, boy. CFD. Where is Nasdaq? 26,935. 26,935. Yep. So I can place my buy order with the SL and the TP for can we get some selling on the gold if we are late? I would like to be a buyer at 45.74 on gold. Yep. Where is gold? Revive 75. 10 lot. 0.5 lot I would be buying with SL for the lows, and then TP will be 1:2. Alright, so I'm done with my order for the buy side at this level and the goal. Oh, man, we're not doing it right, but then we'll just be going for 1:1. My limit order did not happen hit yet. Of course, on the screen it haven't filled, but my order has not been filled yet. Oh, okay. Surely it will fill me. Nope. It's not filling me, guys. And what about the Nasdaq? Yeah, Nasdaq order is also on hold and it's pending. It did not fill me. My entry was at this point at 75. And shit. Bro, if you see that, my Nasdaq, my goal entry is at 45.75, and it just traded that low. Wait, how can I see that bar? I don't know, but yeah, 45.75 was my order, and then SN was for 45.70, and 80 was my TP, which I already got, but my order did not filled. I should have been done that manually. But then it was so close that I thought if I'm gonna do the manually, it might be very fast and cannot make up to my stop loss. But unfortunately. But the question is, what should I do now? Shall I remove my order? I was just looking for this, really, nothing else. I should short these highs instead of buying. Can I short that 81 level for 75? Not sure. Yeah, I like to be the seller now instead of I'm deleting the order. I deleted this order for gold, and now I don't want to buy for now. I'm more interested on selling these highs. Right. Unfortunately, I shorted just right there, and now making my TP possibly for 1:1. Yep. Alright, so I'm short on this trade. 86 is my stop loss, and then 76 is my TP. This is my trade currently running $100, 146, $200. I'm just taking a 1:1, so I'm not sure. I'm already was close to. Okay, so I got a TP. That was a good trade. This was my short, And now the same trade which was supposed to get in the buy side, we exceeded that, and 8, I don't know, let's see, let me put the entry. The profit was $300, $30, okay. I captured like 50 pips on that. Was against like 30 pips at that moment. So if we check that, the profit for today, still we are in the profit of $500 currently. And this was a very worst trade that I did. I'm sorry about that. Fuck. Damn it. 69, 67. This is the one more support right at the market. I can be the buyer below these bars. Where is US 100? I'm having that order on my US 100. 37. Oh wait, let me check. This is not a good time. I should have been removed it instead of selling it now. Alright, I don't think that my order is going to get placed as soon as early, so yeah, as I can check, gold is taking that same support and already worked 68.71. We might sell the market right there. Let's trade one more resistance, but we are late. We'll try to sell at 45.73. This was the high where I need to sell, and yep. We'll wait for this. Wait, I'll be placing like a sell order at this point, I have to give, I don't know why, the buffer in it, because they don't have that good spread, and we'll be having to $50. Oh fuck! Sell at this point. I sell for $300, and then TP. Yeah, I'm done with the sell limit, and I'll be right back. Here is my sell limit and the buy limit. If in case the order get placed, we'll be able to see that in front of screen. Alright, my order has been placed, I guess. With gold. Let's see. That's my third scalp probably in gold. I don't know what to call it. It's walking positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, and it was negative 100. So I'd break that now. I'll probably be in the negative side on this trade, but still. I'm just opening this MT5 panel because trade is already working, so we're just checking this P and L. Nothing else. Everything has been set it up. My TP's my stop loss. Either we're gonna get $300 top loss, either we're gonna get $240 something. It should be the selling point, I'm not sure. Yeah. Alright, that's on the profit side, and then that gonna fluctuate, and then gonna get up, and then get down, get up, get down, get up. Put your hands in your pocket and just watch the agony in front of your face. We came back from $200, remember that. One more hit at $200, not pushing that $200, I don't know what. Is that a resistance or the price buffer? Probably I'll get now my stop. Oh, so it was not filled. Then I have to exit that at $246, and that was our actual profit as well. So the trade has been done. The buy trade that I placed a limit. Did not filled. The other trade which was on the limit side, and now the trade that we took went in a profit of $250. Then this did not filled due to the spread or whatever, and then I took a last trade which was for the sell again at range high, and actually this was not a sell trade, this was the support buy, support low. Profit. So it was calculated in the 250. We booked 250 and $250. So somewhere around, went against like 20 pips or 30 pips. Booked on range high as pre-trade missed, and now entry was at top and shorted. So these trades were completely useless. I don't know why I just took those trades, out of which one trade might be a nice one, but still, even though in this we just got out, topped out just with both ticks, or 1:3. So it was also the good trade at resistance. Yeah, that was a nice trade then. So can we zoom? We took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trades, out of which 3 single trade were in loss, completely loss, and loss. And this was unlucky trade. And stopped out. And just trade for 1:1. Right, and did I shorted that on gold? Yeah, the range high was on gold. Limit, that was on the Nasdaq. First 15-minute high. What should I do, mates? The target, the price, everything is completely different, so we'll just leave it like that. And current equity 94748. Total number of trades 1, 2, 3, and then we took those loss, and then 655, then 25. I wish could have been done trades on a lucid, having remaining drawn of $800, but could not. And now currently I'll just watch the market, and I'm not interested on it. We're done for the day. Don't have to trade anymore. and we'll be setting out what's wrong with the Lucid. So these are my price action trades that I'm practicing currently before trading them into a Lucid. So hopefully we'll be able to make that. So on a first trade we made a $700 profit, but even after 9 trades we are still on the $700 profit. So that's the agony, but in the end of the day we could get out of it. Alright, so there's nothing that I can trade. Probably there is US under it that I have to keep in selling, but yeah, these point. We missed this entry. Give me a moment. I'll be live. Okay, so probably I'll be ending this stream and we'll trading tomorrow again on my live, and we'll be trading other accounts as well. Today I traded this account called Upcommerce. Yeah, we got a profit, and the total profit for the day was $708. If I check that, why the heck is it says $978, man? 316. I don't know, why does it say that? That's not even our account balance, mates. So yeah, the total profit was for the $706 that they closed. It was on the drawdown from the day first to $5,957, so we'll have to recover that, and we'll have to put the right approach, and we'll have to trade well. But for now, I'm done, and I'll be trading tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.